What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a couple days now since the big gameplay reveal for Black Ops 7, and it seems like everybody is overreacting. If you're a big Call of Duty fan, you're overreacting in a positive way. And if you're kind of skeptical about Call of Duty, you're overreacting in a negative way. It really seems to be difficult for people to just kind of take everything in stride and hope for the best while also expecting the worst. Like, I took that gameplay reveal and kind of just said, it's not enough for me to come to a conclusion yet. I can still be cautiously optimistic while also kind of expecting them to fall flat on their face, because that's what they've shown me this year. Treyarch has handled Black Ops 6 terribly, and as a result, I don't expect them to really blow my socks off at this point in time. It doesn't mean that my expectations have lowered. No. If anything, my expectations have become higher, because I don't think that you can follow up Black Ops 6 with a mediocre title and try to wipe the slate clean that way. You need to come out and absolutely knock it out of the park in every aspect, which means that the expectations should be higher. And that kind of leads me to the whole theme of today's video, which is, can Treyarch rebuild the community's trust with Black Ops 7? That's really going to be the big question here. And I know some people are jumping back on ship with all the news that has come out with some of these gameplay trailers. They're believing in what Treyarch is selling. But there are a lot of skeptical people, a lot of alienated players that are still waiting for something to be tangibly different with Black Ops 7. Are we finally going to have some mitigation to cheaters? Are we finally going to have stable servers that don't have constant desync? Are we going to finally have rewarding gameplay that isn't bogged down by a terrible matchmaking system that rigs every aspect of the game? Are we finally going to have a post-launch seasonal support that is competent or reminiscent of when they had paid DLC? Because it's not there yet. Like, Modern Warfare 3 was probably the best that we've seen, but even then, I think that we can get better than that, and I think we should demand better than that. But it was very clear that Black Ops 6 never wanted to try to live up to those expectations of Modern Warfare 3. It seemed that they wanted to set the bar extremely low, and a lot of you have just kind of accepted that, and that's really the disappointing part here. And maybe this video isn't for you because you already trust Treyarch. You already trust what Call of Duty is doing. This video is for everyone else. Those that are skeptical about Call of Duty. Not just hating on the game for the sake of hating on the game, but look at this franchise and see what it truly is. Missed opportunity after missed opportunity after missed opportunity. There is a lot of potential in Call of Duty. I will never deny that. Even with a game like MW2, that game had a ton of potential. It should have been a lot better than it was. But Infinity Ward was incredibly stubborn, incredibly arrogant, and decided to never listen to their community. MW3, I think, was decent enough. It wasn't great, it wasn't perfect, but at least it kind of washed out some of that sour taste that MW2 left behind. But then guess what? Black Ops 6 comes around, and any goodwill that Modern Warfare 3 built up was completely eroded away, similar to how every other Treyarch title before Black Ops 6 has kind of left a sour taste in people's mouths, because they're like, how come Black Ops 6 is so inferior to this game? And I'm playing Black Ops Cold War. This is not a good Black Ops game in a lot of people's minds. It's a polarizing one. But it is miles ahead of what Black Ops 6 is. The post-launch support is even better than it. And that's mesmerizing, because the post-launch support for Black Ops Cold War wasn't very good. There was a lot less content, but I would say the content we did get was at least better than what you got in Black Ops 6. A lot of the content in Black Ops 6 has just been mediocre to downright garbage. I mean, I'll continue to point it out, but their decision to remove Snow from WMD and replace it with this boring aesthetic will never cease to amaze me, and it showcases just how out of touch they are. So how is it that I can trust that you're going to bring back classic fan favorite maps from Black Ops 2 and be able to properly re-envision them here for Black Ops 7? Like, there was a time this community would be excited about a remastered map from an old Call of Duty game because Treyarch would step it up. I've talked about it before, but like, They used to set this standard, and they've completely let it slip through their fingertips with Black Ops 6. I'm not going to be reminded of how great some of the DLC maps were in Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 when the most recent Call of Duty game that literally came out less than a year ago has just failed in every aspect, in my opinion. It just hasn't been good enough. And what, you're expecting me to just come crawling back because, ooh, you removed tac sprint? Ooh, you added wall jumping? Ooh, you finally decided to add looping kill streaks, but only as a perk? Oh, golly gee, I guess I'll just hop right back into the game. Oh, there's weekly challenges to continuously feed the engagement cycle. I don't care. Is the game fundamentally better? Because guess what the classic Call of Duty games didn't have? These engagement tactics. There's a reason why I played 30, 40, 50 days of games like MW2 from 2009 and Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. It's because those games didn't need engagement tactics to continue to suck me in. They were just good games at their very core. The mechanics were fantastic, the gunplay was really fun, and overall, the maps made the game better. That's not what Black Ops 6 is. The maps are major detractors to the game. The gameplay and gunplay themselves are boring and repetitive and just honestly aren't good enough. It feels like we've regressed seriously within this entire franchise. And the one thing I will say, and I'll be honest here when I say it, Black Ops 7 at least looks like a Black Ops game. Black Ops 6 doesn't. It does not have that aesthetic. I would say Black Ops 7 looks closer to Cold War does than it does Black Ops 6. From the little bit of gameplay we've seen, and honestly, it wasn't enough. It's hard to come to even that conclusion, and maybe I'm just trying to grasp at straws right now to really try to be optimistic about anything. But that's the situation we've been put in, because they have completely destroyed any trust I have within this franchise, any faith I have within this franchise. I don't look at Infinity Ward and believe that they're going to knock it out of the park with MW4. I just don't. I don't like what Infinity Ward has done for their last 4 titles. I'm just not a fan of that studio. I have a little bit more faith in Sledgehammer Games, but man, I used to think that a Treyarch game would come out and it would be a good game. But I just can't believe in that anymore after what they've shown me with Black Ops 6. And again, actions speak louder than words, and the actions of Black Ops 6 make me feel extremely weary about Black Ops 7. I can't look at it and isolate the two. I can't separate them, because people that worked on Black Ops 6 worked on Black Ops 7, and if that was their vision for Call of Duty then, how much can it change within a year? Now, I do have my own conspiracy theory, which I'm not going to share in this video. That will be for another time. But that can be the only way that I can look at these games separately, is if that conspiracy theory is true. But we'll never know if it is or it isn't. I will tease that, though, for another video at another time. And it's one that has floated around this community that I 100% agree with. But I really just want to come to this conclusion that the goal of everything Black Ops 7 does between now and its launch date needs to be with the belief that they can rebuild trust with this community, with players they have alienated over the last 10 to 12 months, because it's a heck of a whole lot of players. There needs to be a lot more done to make people believe in Black Ops and in Treyarch once again. So my question to you to finish this video off is, what is it going to take for you to believe in Treyarch and Black Ops 7? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.